What's going on? Again, it's Cheesy TV back with another video. Yes, it is me again for the 5th video of the damn night. I've been grinding my ass off. I'm ready to go to bed. No offense to the viewers out there, but yeah, we had some decent NBA action on tonight. Obviously, college basketball's outshining that right now. But we're on the home stretch to the playoffs, so obviously a lot of these games mattered. And they're going to matter for the future games to come. But let's just get into it. I put some bullshit ass headlines in my video so you guys could watch it. I guess I wasn't very invested in NBA tonight. I'm talking about Jazz and Hornets though. Bridges and the Hornets bounced back with a 6-point win over the Jazz. The Jazz have lost 2 straight, and they've been known for being on the positive side of a streak. But looking at what the Jazz did tonight, 11 and 19 for Gobert and 26 for Donovan Mitchell. Again, something that's holding them back is Royce O'Neal not being able to score more than freaking 10 points maybe in 35 minutes. But, you know, looking at the Hornets here, we had 26 and 11 for Bridges, 21 for LaMelo, 25 for Rozier, a great big three going on in Charlotte. And they're playing pretty damn good. They're 38 and 36 when they were under 500 before, so that's really awesome that they made it over the hump and they're actually winning games against quality teams. Let's move on to the Wizards and Pistons. This is one of my headlines. Porzingod might be back, boys. If we see Porzingod, this Wizards team is going to ascend. With Kuzma, Porzingod, and maybe Beal coming back next year, we could have a nice little big three going on. A nice little entertaining big three going on in Washington here in D.C. Porzingis has 30 points and 10 rebounds. Wizards top the Pistons, which isn't saying much. I'm not saying that, but okay, they won the game. That's cool. 30 and 10 for Porzingis. Don't forget Denny Avdija off the bench, putting up 21 and 10. 2 foreign players playing absolutely amazing for the Wizards right now. 22 points for Cade Cunningham, and Marvin Bagley put up 25 off the bench. Jeremy Grant didn't play that much. Mainly Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph's probably going to catch some heat for not shooting as much in 22 minutes. I don't know what the Pistons' problem is. You can't really point out a problem for the Pistons. There's so many of them. No offense to the Pistons fan bases, but I don't think I'm lying. Maybe you guys aren't offended because I might not be lying there. But poverty franchise. They've been like it for years. It's been since Billups. Warriors and Hawks. Trae Young and Gallinari power the Hawks past the Warriors. They win by 11. And again, I don't think the Warriors. Well, they had everyone but Curry. Klay Thompson played damn good. 37 points. Without Curry, you know, Klay Thompson's getting his spotlight. Dude, Jordan Poole, what a fucking stretch Jordan Poole has been on. But Klay Thompson, 37, 14 for 26 from the field, 9 for 16 from 3. Great shooting night for Klay, great night for him overall. But this man, Jordan Poole, 24 and 10, he's absolutely incredible. Draymond Green could definitely be more of a scoring option. I understand what his role is on the team, but maybe if he scored a little bit more, it could have helped the Warriors top them. But that's whatever. Looking at the Hawks side, this was the Hawks night, so we're just going to look at them. They played amazing. 25 for Gallinari, 19 and 13 for Clint Capella, 33 and 15 for Trae Young, and 20 to add on to that for Huerter, which is pretty uncharacteristic for that guy, but you know what? Shout out to Huerter. However you say his damn last name, I don't care. I don't care enough, that is. Let's move on to the Knicks and Heat, another headline. The Heat are falling off, man. I mean, it's kind of an overreaction. We like to overreact a lot here in the basketball world, but Heat are not looking that good here. Knicks closing a 38-13 run, pretty ridiculous. They outscored the Heat by 25, man. That's crazy. They stunned the reeling Heat by 8. Looking at the Knicks first and foremost, honestly, I mean, the only impressive performance was Emmanuel quickly putting up 23 off the bench. Other than that, it really wasn't that good of a game for the Knicks. It's just that the Heat aren't that good of a team right now. They're just not playing that good. You know, all you had was Jimmy Butler putting up 30 and P.J. Tucker putting up 4 points in 28 minutes. Again, that is a big problem in the Heat organization. You need more than that from P.J. Tucker. In all fairness, Duncan Robinson scored 2 points more with 3 more shots taken, so I don't even know. You can attribute it to those two guys. I mean, I guess it's not fair to attribute it to P.J. Tucker because plays a lot of minutes, but he doesn't get a lot of shots up. Obviously, he's more of that grimy grinder out there, I guess you could call it. Mavs, Timberwolves, man, the Timberwolves have been looking nice lately. Wolves, or they were on a skid, but Wolves stopped it in a dominant way, in a statement, in a good fashion, I guess. Avenged their recent loss with the absolute destruction over the Mavs. Luka Doncic was playing this game and they lost by 21. So that tells you a lot about this Timberwolves team. Luka Doncic came out and put up 24 and 10, and that's about it. You know, Reggie Bullock definitely struggled tonight. He shot 1 for 11 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3 in 36 minutes. So you could definitely attribute part of this loss to Reggie Bullock. But let's just move on to the Timberwolves. Again, it's their night. We're focusing on them. And although they didn't look very impressive, great team effort. You had 7 guys putting up double digits. And Karl Anthony Towns put up 20, so shout out to him for continuing to be one of the best scoring big men in the league, efficiency-wise and just overall-wise. 20 is light for him, though. So, they won the game. I mean, he was definitely an X-Factor player in that game. We got 2 more games to talk about, and thank goodness, because I am getting tired as a bitch right now. Rockets and Trailblazers. Green is 22. Rockets cruise to a 19-point win over the Blazers. I mean, the Blazers are just that fucking bad without Damian Lillard, who is out for the year. I don't know if I mentioned that in prior broadcast, but let's just get into what the Rockets did tonight. 10 and 11 for Christian Wood, 23 for Jalen Green. Looks good there. Pretty decent point guard to center duo, I suppose. Trailblazers played like ass. Like, you can't really say anyone played good on the Trailblazers. Most importantly, Williams played like shit, because after putting 20 points up in a couple of nights recently, he played like absolute shit. They're tanking. I get it. I kind of get it. They're tanking. Damian Lillard's out for the year. They're like, you know what, fuck it. We're just going to go out and lose some basketball games. They win a couple, they lose a couple. Hart's not playing. Winslow wasn't playing. Luzada wasn't playing. Just tank. It's a good idea. Sixers, Clippers. Harden and Embiid both have double-doubles as the Sixers beat the Clippers. Just goes to show how dominant this Harden and Embiid tandem is, and I'm so excited to see what they can do in the playoffs. But looking at what they did, 27 and 10 for Embiid, 29 and 15 for Harden. Harden almost had a triple-double. But looking at the Clippers, you had 21 for Coffee. That's pretty solid. But Marcus Morris Sr., he's a very streaky player. He only played 15 minutes. That's fair. But maybe Zubac not being a good scorer. I don't know what you can attribute it to. This is a team that's in it for, like, can contend for something, but like, if Paul George doesn't make it back for the playoffs, it's not going to be good. Like, them winning any games is going to be pointless. Like, how many games? Like, they're 6 damn games into the play-in. They're making the damn play-in. Are they going to beat Minnesota? I don't think so. They're 7 games worse than them. New Orleans would definitely have been a better one. Maybe they should tank and get down and play New Orleans so they have a chance. Actually, I don't know. I think if they lose to Minnesota, they actually have a chance to play New Orleans in LA. So that might not be that bad of an idea. But anyways, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's always been Cheesy TV. I'm so goddamn exhausted. I just got done shooting 5 videos. I'm not going to do that to myself tomorrow. I'm definitely going to space it out a little more. I'm probably going to hang out with the homies. It's going to be a good weekend. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend as well. We got music to listen to more for the weekend. We got a lot of basketball to talk about at the weekend. A lot of basketball